Hey, it's Steve. In this video, I'm going to go over a way that I've recently been turning a lot of my tools more portable for doing work around the house and even for working on modeling projects where I don't want to have a long extension cord because I'm working away from an AC outlet. And so recently for Christmas, I received this Ego power inverter that I can use with any of my Ego batteries that I have for my lawn equipment. And these are actually really great batteries. I wouldn't go out and buy all this stuff just to, run your stuff off a battery. But I have a lot of the Ego equipment that I use these batteries on. I've had the lawnmower now for 5 years. It's a fantastic lawnmower. I also have the string trimmer, the hedge trimmer. The leaf blower is fantastic as well. So for Christmas, I was able to get this power inverter that just slides and snaps onto any of the batteries. And so this is a 2.5 amp hour battery. This one here is a 5 amp hour battery. And so you can just carry it around, just turn it on, plug something in, you're ready to go. You can also power stuff by USB, charging up your phone. And so again, you can buy batteries that actually have AC outlets in them, and that's more efficient. But if you already have a bunch of batteries like these Ego ones, or maybe different brands, and you can get an inverter for them, it's a really nice thing to do and really handy. This inverter I think costs around $100, so it's not real cheap, and the batteries themselves are a couple $100 in some cases. So definitely not a cheap thing to do. Again, I'm not buying batteries to run my soldering iron on. I'm buying it, for the lawn equipment, and I already have them for that purpose. But if I can get double use out of them, especially during the winter when I'm not really using them much for lawn care stuff, this is a really handy thing. So I can just take my soldering iron, plug it in there, turn it on, and I can solder anywhere. Now, this is a 60-watt soldering iron with a 2.5 amp hour battery. In theory, that should last 5 hours, but you are going to lose a lot of efficiency by doing the AC conversion on a DC power source, and these inverters are going to lose, 30% or more probably of the actual power available just by converting it from DC to AC. And so you're not going to get 5 hours of usage on this battery, or 10 hours on the big battery. It's probably going to be more like 3 and 7 or 3 and 6 or somewhere in there. But still a very long time. And again, I have, I think, 4 of these batteries now, so it's certainly not really an issue in that regard. Again, likewise, I can run the hot glue gun, also my Dremel, and I can run this for a long time as well. So this is really handy for power outages as well. It's also great for taking in the car if you're going camping, or if you're doing a tailgate kind of thing and you want to plug stuff into it. This one here is limited to 150 watts. Obviously, you could get multiple inverters for multiple batteries and plug multiple things in. And they do actually make a really big one of these that can actually, you can connect 4 batteries onto at one time, and that can power your refrigerator and everything else that you might want to do for a long period of time. So anyway, that's just a quick look at the Ego power inverter. A nice thing to have if you want to add some additional portability to some of your tools that you regularly use for your hobbies or just around the house or in the yard. So I definitely recommend picking it up if you already have the batteries. If you don't have the batteries, don't pick up a battery in the inverter just to do this, because it's not cost effective. But certainly if you have the batteries already, highly recommend picking up that Ego power inverter. So anyway, that's all for now, and thanks for watching. Bye.